Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Madden 18, our throwback franchise here. We did a fantasy draft, the first time I've ever done this on the channel. And I don't know what happened. We started off really hot, 4-0, moved to 4-1, and then finished the year 9-7, just punching a playoff ticket to the wild card where we lost to an 8-8 team, the Raiders. We did win the division at 9-7, so we were in a pretty weak division this year. I don't know if it'll be like this next year. You know, teams improve, get worse, those kind of things. I will say, man, what a Super Bowl that was. It was so fun to watch. It was one of the better Super Bowls here on the channel by far. It's going to be one I remember for sure. It was really good. Really, really good. Back and forth. Big plays. It was fun. And looking at both of those teams made me realize one thing in particular. Because I don't know what happened to our team, right? I mean, look at the team we have. Look at the players on it. One thing I guess I need to remember is that in this universe, back in 2018, players that are amazing now, they weren't back then, right? We didn't know anything about them. They can turn out completely different. And so drafting this way could have hurt me. Patrick Mahomes isn't the Patrick Mahomes we know, really. Dalvin Cook, even Devontae Adams is younger. Marshawn Lattimore. So just because we have these big names, TJ Watt is another one. Just because we have these big names doesn't necessarily mean that this team is destined to be as great as you would think. But I will say this. All of these big names did play really well this year. Patrick Mahomes did end up winning Rookie of the Year, though I feel like he didn't deserve it. There was a rookie, I can't remember the name, but there was a rookie in the stats who played better than him. That's one of the issues I think with this older Madden is the awards don't seem to be handed out correctly. But he won it nonetheless, so that's all that matters. So he did get a boost, a lot of XP, got a boost to his playing. But ultimately, it's not a crazy rookie season. 27 touchdowns, 17 picks is good, but we need to play better. Less interceptions for sure. Dalvin Cook was basically off the field all year. Played in a handful of games. And then Devontae Adams was the best thing, for our offense. When it comes to yards, but nothing crazy. 766 isn't that impressive. He did have 11 touchdowns, so I don't know. It was a decent year. For running, again, it was really all on Tim Hightower, though we didn't really expect that. He obviously was a step down from Dalvin Cook, but he did his thing when it came to getting into the end zone. Ran for 730. We'll have to figure this out. One of the big issues, though, with this team is the run defense. Teams were just able to run all over us this year, and that's going to have to be addressed. Also, getting to the quarterback, I feel we did pretty good, but Julius Peppers will probably be gone if he retires. And he's also going to be hit hard with regression. That's 11 sacks that will probably be gone going into next year. So we do got to think about that. Also, Janoris Jenkins got embarrassed by DeAndre Hopkins in the playoffs. So that kind of sucked as well. But that kind of sums up the team in the year. One thing I noticed, though, I wanted to say is looking at both the teams that made it to the Super Bowl and ultimately the Chiefs that won the Super Bowl, is these teams have veterans. They have age. They're good, but they have that awareness and that age. And on this roster, I don't think I'm worried yet. We are a younger roster. You know, we have a 22-year-old quarterback, 25-year-old wide receiver. These are our top players. A 26-year-old middle linebacker. So give us a few more years and we will really be ready to make a run at possibly a dynasty, I think. I think this is a young team. I mean, 23-year-old running back there. You want your running back to be pretty young. But, I mean, our oldest wide receiver is Martavis Bryant. And he's 26, so we have a very young team. So I think we're, only going to get better. We do have a few things to address. On defense, we got to figure out how to stop the run. And we need to, we got to get our secondary a little better. These guys play decent, but it is definitely our weak point. We've seen that play out in the playoffs. So that's what we're going to do for our picks. We're picking 21st. We have all 7. Or no, we're missing a pick. We're missing our 6th round pick. So we have 3 picks inside the top 100. And then the 117, 149, and 213. I don't plan on trading up or doing anything like that. We're just going to draft with those 6 picks. And we'll see where it goes. So that's going to be it for me on the mic. Let's get this off season underway.
trade.